I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna do a proper tour of our warehouse. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Angie and I'm the founder of Bobo Design Studio. We are a stationery line, probably most known for our Wanderlust Passport travel journal, but I also have a brick and mortar retail shop in Palm Springs, California called Bobo Palm Springs, and we carry all sorts of fun stationery goods. Obviously the stuff that I design and create, but we have products from women of color artists and queer artists and lots of imports from Japan. Just everything that you would ever want when you go into a stationery store. We have it. It's so much fun. I love it to pieces. And people always ask us, oh, do you actually ship all your stuff from your store? And we don't. We have, our store is really, really tiny. It doesn't really have like a back room. And so there isn't really like space for us to keep shipping materials and pack everything. And we just make so much product, so we need like a proper dedicated space for it. And that space is our dusty, crusty warehouse. I have not wanted to give this tour for a very long time because whenever I go on the internet, everyone has these like beautiful spaces or like painted and like the shelving's really nice and everything's really cute. Now ours looks like we raided a pile of free shit on the corner of the road. Like nothing about it is beautiful or aesthetic, but it's very functional, it's cozy, and we love it. It's our cardboard shantytown / jail cell. We used to call it a jail cell because up until recently we had to board the windows up because it's just so hot in there. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this tour. I get a lot of questions about what our warehouse is like. Everyone thinks it's so cute like our store. And it's not, but I'm on a mission to really not de-influence, but really just show like the messier sides of running a business. I know people always talk about that, but I'm just gonna stop being embarrassed because things aren't picture perfect. And I think being picture perfect has prevented me from sharing a lot of the things that I want to share about running a business, or even like for the tutorials and stuff that I film for this channel. Like I see other people have these amazing desk setups and beautiful like lighting, and I'm like one person trying to do 90 million things. The last thing I want to do is make sure my desk is beautiful for like a flat lay video. And I think in the end it really hurts like my customers and the people who follow me who want like tutorials and tips and tricks and like just, vibe out with us and get inspired by the products we make. So this video is the start of me just embracing that we will never be picture perfect. We will never have beautiful aesthetics on everything. I am a hot mess, and this hot mess is what makes cool shit for you guys. So with that said, let's go on a little tour of our dusty, crusty cardboard shantytown warehouse. Hi, we are at my studio and I wanted to give a little studio tour at Bobo Design Studio. So this is our warehouse. We get a lot of questions if we ship our products from our store in Palm Springs, and we don't. All of our shipping happens here in our warehouse, and it's dusty and crusty and small. This is the office, and through that door I'll give you a little tour, but that's the actual like warehouse side of things. But we'll start from the front. This is our front entrance. We do get a beautiful view out there, the mountains and the sky, except, I can kind of see that. See the mountains over there? Except we didn't normally have this view. Before, it was all boarded up, and we have to board it up mainly because the sun sets over there, which means it gets so hot. Like this, it'll be 160 degrees in here if we don't board these windows up. So in the winter, we get to enjoy a little bit of natural light. But we'll start over here. So this is our shipping station. So beautiful, I know. This is Wilma. And this is one of the, hold on, I gotta put this down. We're gonna turn this around. See this ground? It is disgusting. It doesn't matter, hi Wilma. It doesn't matter how much we clean it, it always looks grimy. And the reason is because the people who had this space before, I don't know if they put the flooring in or what, but it's like supposed to be beautiful outdoor tile, but I don't think they ever sealed it. So when we mop, when we clean, it doesn't matter. It attracts dirt and dust. And if you know anything about the desert, it is freaking dusty out here. So it just always looks like crap and it always looks gross and there's nothing I can do about it. And I hate it so much. So that's the first thing. The next thing I want to show is this awesome mural. Oh. So this mural was painted by Michael. I'll tag him in the show notes and I'll tag him on the screen here. But he made this beautiful graffitied mural for Alt Summit here in Palm Springs, and they were unable to find a buyer for it. It did get a little bit damaged in the rain because it is, you can kind of see here, it's actually like wooden panels, but some of it got damaged because it started raining the last day that the mural was installed at the conference. And so we said we would hold on to it, and boy, have we held on to it. This is a portrait of Ray Eames, who is a famous like furniture designer, very mid-century modern, but this was a portrait that he made of Ray, and now Ray just hangs out with us. So it's so beautiful. I wish you could see how big and amazing it is. I think you can kind of get a sense. This area here, this is where Kat works. She is in here and just cranks away. She gets all of your online orders taken care of. She packages our wholesale orders. She handles Pinterest. She is just a one-woman machine and we love her so much. But this is her workspace that we've recently redone for her, because before she was working off this super old laptop, but we finally got a little bit of an upgrade for her. We've got like labels and things for all of our journals. We've got just some stuff here that we need to finish prepping. I think these are some prints. We've got some note card sets. A lot of the stuff that we make and design in-house gets stored here. A lot of the finished goods that we sell in our shop, so like the things that we buy from our vendors and the really cool brands that we carry, that stays at the shop. But everything here, like this is all of our washi, it is stored and kept here. One of the cool things is we built this baker rack setup. Can I help you, ma'am? We built this really cool rolling baker rack setup on tracks. That way you can pull things out, come back here, grab things that you need, and safely push it all back. I'll show you how it looks from over here. It's kind of cool. All of these are on nice rolling racks. Over here, we've got our national parks passports. We've got our regular classic passports, different journals that we design and create, some sticker books. We've got our notepads down here. Here we've got our tote bags. So fun fact, we design and we print all of our tote bags in-house, which means we use a heat press, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But oof, in the summer, we don't make as many totes because it is so hot, like it's unbearably hot. Here we've got all of our Tombow pens. So we have like different sets. Tropical. I love this one. This is a new one for us, which is the 70s. I mean, these colors are so fun. We've got different like little bundles here. Some stickers. These are the loose pens that we put in our starter kit. So we've got the Fudenosuke. We've got some dual brush pens. We have to unpack a bunch from down there. These are my favorite, the Jelly Roll pens, because I like to use these as whiteout. I use them to accent my lettering, and it's just such a great pen. Got some pencils. These are also one of my favorites. It's the Tombow glue tape adhesive. So I use this when I'm taping things into my journal. Got more pens down here. And on this side, we've got sticker sheets, our washi sticker sheets, our sun catchers. And some of our pins are up here. This is my personal favorite right now. Professional Journal Collector. I love this pin. Oh, I also like this one too. Emotional Support Dog. Yep. Down here, we've got all of our patches. Here we have our like trinket keychains. So we actually have to assemble these in-house. So that means we attach the charm on there. We have to put the backer card and package them up so that they are safe at our shop and when we ship them to our customers. And then on this side, we've got all of our stickers. And we're in the process of kind of like revamping all of this. Some of my favorites right now, obviously, our Moist Queen Moodang, very demure. This is my current mood right now. You saw this in our trinket journals, but we also made it into a sticker. This one's cute because it's like actually a clear sticker. So it's hard to tell with the backer card on there, but like you can see a little bit through the rungs and it's cute. And yeah, hello. So this is my hot mess of a desk. I don't always work from here, but when I am here, I make sure I stay out of Kat's way. So I will use this space and we'll sometimes take calls here and work on some projects. But this is the office. Oh, and this is a printer that I am constantly fighting with. If anyone has owned a Canon Pixma Pro, you know, that is trauma in a plastic housing. So yeah, I hate you. All right, let's wander over here. So this area, it's kind of like, I don't know, like it's not like quite a room, but it's part of a room. It's like a foyer, but like really gross. We have our little vacuum that we just installed, which really doesn't matter because the floors are awful. But my little photo box thing, and a bunch of stuff that I never look at. And then in here, we have our own grimy bathroom. So we're in like an industrial area. And so it's, you know, this was probably like an auto body shop at one point. So it's pretty gross. I do try and cheer the place up. This is one of my favorite artists, Chris Simpson. He just makes the weirdest stuff. And I ordered this from him and he actually signed it. Love from your friend, Chris Simpson, artist. But it's just like so weird. He just makes weird stuff, so love that. And then back here is our warehouse. But here we've got all of our passports and some shipping materials, some extra shipping materials. This is our heat press. So this is what we use to press all the totes. This thing gets up to like 400, 500 degrees. So it gets so hot when you're standing here having to press totes in the summer. Not fun. We've got our laser cutter, which it needs to be calibrated. I haven't used her in a while. We've got a lot of our, what do you call these things? Transfers. And then just some more product and a more collection of random odds and ends that I hope to get rid of one day. All of it having absolutely no value, but the hoarder in me has a hard time letting go. It's just like a lot of useful stuff that we just don't have to ever really use except for maybe once every year or two, and it's just so hard to get rid of it. Over here is a random toolbox that's completely empty. I actually used to do a lot of sewing, and I put all of my sewing stuff in here. So like a lot of my old tags and see, Bobo Design Studio, back when I used to make bags. Just like templates and punches and notions galore. Oozits and what's-its galore. Yeah. And then this is Mavis. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you might remember that I lived in an Airstream. She is she's just getting retired. She's not retired. I shouldn't say that. We're bringing her out of retirement, but she's just in a moment of zen, just chilling. And there's no lights on in here, but this was our home for many years, and we love her. And now that we have a car that can tow her around, we're excited to spruce her back up and get her back on the road. Oh, I just also want to show this. We found this, and it's a painting or a drawing that one of my best friend's kids made for us. It's a constellation of what? I don't know, but it doesn't matter because it's beautiful. But I found that recently, so we just put that in here for now. And then the last thing, I guess, is I should address what this big ass thing is. It's a rig that my husband built for our iCamper, and this thing is a pop-up tent that sits on top of our car so that we can go camping and then just sleep on top of the car. So yeah, that's it. It is not exciting. It is not a beautiful space. It is functional at best. But we've been here now for like 3 years, 4 years. Oh my God, is it gonna be 4 years? It's gonna be 4 years this year. And she served us well. So our cardboard shantytown, dusty, crusty warehouse is where you get, it's the inception of a lot of the great products that you get, that you buy from us. And when it comes to your door, it started here. It gets packed up in this office. So thank you for coming to probably the world's worst tour of a workspace that there ever was. You will not see this on any sort of fancy show about workspaces. See, I don't know, I'm just like rambling, but damn it, did you pee? Like one of the dogs peed. That's the end of our tour. Thanks so much, bye.